imqotho ukuthi kuqakathekile ukuthi iSADC bahlangane belungisisa omunye wabo ongamanga kuhle alesikhuluma ngendaba ye-DRC lapho kulobudlangudlangu okungelakhe kuhlaliseka ukwenza ukuthi abakhokheli beSADC babuye bazohlangana eZimbabwe behlaziya ukuthi bangathini imihlangano yeSADC owenze ukusukela ekuseni kuzofika khathesi uzalawula-ke ukuthi-ke ngabakhokheli sebehlangana namhlanje emini yantamba bazabe befaka zinqumo bani phezu kokuthi i-DRC ingancediswa njani ukuthi-ke kube lokuthula so kusukela ekuseni siyazi ukuthi amazwe afana leTanzania iZambia kanye-ke leMalawi bebeyiba kade behlangana-ke ekuseni kuze kufike khathesi behlaziya ngodaba lwe-DRC behlaziya ngodaba okunye okulokuthula okwenzakalayo emhlubulweni weSADC ukuthi binokungenziwa abakhokheli nxa sebehlangana emini yantambama namhlanje lapha siyazi ukuthi-ke bazabe sebenikwa-ke ukuthi-ke yilokho okuvunyelelweyo kulokungenziwa ikakhulu ukuthi i-DRC ingaqhubeka iphathiswa kanjani ukuze e-Eastern DRC kube lokuthula abantu baqhubekele phambili ngempilo zabo njengokutsho kaMonica ekuseni ukuthi sekulabantu abaningi izigidi zabantu abangasahlalisekanga e-Eastern DRC ngenxa yokungahlaliseki khona ngale okwenzakala khona so umhlangano lo uqakathekile kakhulu ukuze ulethe ukuthula e-DRC kanye-ke lokukhangela-ke ezinye indawo ze-SADC ezingabe zilodubo olufuna ukulungisiswa Monica.
And indeed, looking to the SADC Troika itself, it is responsible for those issues of peace, security and stability. And if we are to look at that Troika itself, managing and of course promoting the issues of the organ, which is of peace, security and stability, of course, it is crucial that with that mandate that the Troika has, what has transpired in the region, what more can they do in terms of ensuring that they manage any crisis whatsoever in terms of instability. But of course, we'll continue to give you these and many other proceedings as we then go into the main state of events in the main auditorium, crossing over as we understand that the national anthems are being had at this point in time. And then we'll get into that closing ceremony for that SADC Troika.
Thank you so much there, rather, to Monica and Wanzanai for giving us the update from Mount Hampton with the extraordinary summit currently underway. We'll still be giving you those updates during the course of our programming, but before we do take our break, before we extend into the second portion of the extraordinary summit, I'd love to get some conclusive remarks from my guests in studio. We'll start off with you, Dr. Tikibanga.
Thank you very much. I think this has been a very important discussion, and we have made several recommendations, and I want to end by emphasizing two main things. Number one, that we need to oil our relationships as member states. We must make sure that our synergies are oiled and that we are each other's. We will follow the principle of each other's brother. We kiss each other. That's number one. Number two, we need also to emphasize the idea of engaging, especially those East African community countries that are directly not linked in a negative way, but that are involved in one way or the other in the Eastern DRC conflict, namely Rwanda and Uganda. These are our brothers. They need to know that the borders that divide us are essentially colonial borders. Otherwise, there is no there is no difference between the people of DRC and the people of the SADC, and the people of DRC and the people of East Africa. We are all one people. We belong to the same history. We share the same culture. We share the same identity. We need to find one another and create sustainable peace.
That's it. Thank you so much. Prof.
Thank you. I think the ongoing extraordinary summit is very important in that it is bringing to attention an area that is normally ignored even by the mass media, mainstream media. So when our political leaders show that commitment, it shows a political will which will then lead to new refined strategies to resolve the issues, the conflicts in Eastern DRC and bring stability to the entire region. I think with those efforts by the political leadership, they then go on to spread to a raising of an awareness or of the awareness of the general population within the region and beyond, so that the issue of the DRC is placed at the center and it becomes a human rights issue.
Professor Melipidi, Dr. Terangana, thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure having you in studio, getting your insights. We thoroughly do look forward to engaging you again in future.
Thank you very much indeed.
I said, of course, that brings us to the end of our first half of the day's coverage of the Sadc Extraordinary Summit currently underway in Mount Hampton. I will take a break, and then when we come back after the lunchtime news, you will be joined, of course, by Justin Mahlahla, who will be with you as we commence throughout the rest of the Sadc Extraordinary Summit, where we wait to hear from the remarks made by the chairperson, that being His Excellency President Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, during today's proceedings. That's it for now. Pleasant view. His Excellency, President Emmerson Mnangagwa, as the current chairperson of Sadc, will lead discussions on key regional concerns. Our team will bring you comprehensive coverage of the Extraordinary Summit, expert analysis, and
the world over, nations have achieved and sustained significant economic prosperity using a heritage-based philosophy to national development. For example, Saudi Arabia has a heritage of oil and has developed its economy around the oil heritage. Brazil has a heritage of the rainforest and has developed its economy around that heritage. Mauritius has the heritage of the oceans and has developed its economy based on the marine heritage. Germany's growth was based on coal because it was locally available. Zimbabwe, therefore, shall use its agricultural, climatological, and mineral heritage for national development. The heritage-based philosophy shall use cutting-edge, competitive, universal scientific and technological knowledge for production of quality goods and services. Schools development, including equipping them with modern facilities, are part of President Emmerson Mnangagwa's National Vision 2030, anchored by the National Development Strategy, NDS1, in line with an education system punctuated by science and technology. Heritage refers to the natural endowments of Zimbabwe. That's flora, fauna, water, minerals, and human resources.
Education itself is an education that produces goods and services, which is Education 5.0, post-independence. An education which makes a people confident. An education which makes a people a contributing people, not a dependent people. But we can be interdependent. We cannot be a people that beg when we have got a wealth of mineral resources, a wealth of fauna, our animals, wildlife, a wealth of flora.
Makumi Mavi School in Chikomba district is one such school which has been equipped to produce wholesome citizens. Augustine Tonderai Mandidiwa, the school headmaster, is happy to be presiding over such a school.
As a school, we have adopted the heritage-based education 5.0 model. It is a new era ushered in by His Excellency in the era of learning, innovation, and creativity. Where we are saying as a school, we are integrating the abundant natural resources that surround our school, the rich heritage that is also surrounding our school, where we are saying our children are coming in with innovative tools and technology to produce goods and services. For example, as a school, we have started the fishery project. We have also started the piggery project. We've got poultry. We've got a goat project, and we also have a horticultural garden where we are saying our children are having hands-on It's not like we are saying our children are covering A, B, C, D, but we are saying what they've mastered and what they are doing in their own hands. Tikubatsirwa nguva nenguva nechikoro chedu nehurumende tine kanzo redu yechikomba radhisi haitisiye kunze inotibatsira zvakare nguva nenguva inouya tichichekera uswa kuita landscaping kutibatsira maprojects edu tinotendawo zvakare kuti wakomisheni nahis excellence yakamirira zvikoro 17 yakasiyirwa malaptops edu asvika 104 malaptops evana tine mainteractive whiteboard edu 13 tine maprojectors edu 18 ese tinashandisa kuti dzidzo yevana edu isimukire mudenga.
God knows, Dembure says, the first graduates from the program will be capped in September 2024.
Graduation year first batch ichaweko in September vari kunopedza muna August vachinyora exam ravo kuwana macertificates avo graduate zvakanaka so that takuda kuratidza testimony nebasa riri kuitwa nemukuru wenyika kuti rinotobenefita. We are reaching out even to my youth, even whoever in the society anoda kuti abatsirike nekuti afambira netechnology because nowadays everything is now done via technology. Wave your hands. Patrick, urundi bata here. Saka Patrick ndiwanotanga naye. Want you to stand up, eleva border, put it drone wakaseko mpana wanga. Aborere ngomano. But it's a seko, okay? All right. Thank you, Patrick. Can you place it down? I want someone from this class now to help us to complete the task. Yasiwana Patrick Panzira. Who can do this for us? Lynn. We want to help our youth to when we go when technology, when we share and how for the benefit